coming over the pass from New Hampshire earlier. Thankfully, my colleague Adrian is from Southern California, and she didn't know that she was supposed to slow down. It is a great pleasure to be here, and as Congressman Welch mentioned, there is both a triple threat and a triple opportunity, and the transformation to a clean energy economy is the antidote to many of our woes in this country. We've got off to a good start with the Recovery Act, and in my area alone is investing about $18 billion to jumpstart the investment in this clean energy economy. Things that we've known, that Senator Sanders mentioned, we've known about these technologies for a long time. In fact, the people of Vermont have been actively involved in these. But what we need to do now at this moment is hasten that transformation. The energy sector has always been one that has changed incrementally. I mean, since the boiler was invented, since the Industrial Revolution of the late 1800s, it's changed. But frankly, you know, when Thomas Edison invented the incandescent light bulb, it was a pretty good invention. It took a long time for us to come up with something different. What we need right now is to do things more quickly, faster, and innovatively. So at the Department of Energy, we've organized our work in my area along 4 planks. And I'd just like to mention those to you because they provide a nice backdrop for the discussion I think we're going to have about geothermal heat pumps today. The first is high-impact innovation. Now, you may not know this because I didn't, but the Department of Energy is the largest R&D body in the world. Fantastic. So the question is, are we investing our money in the things that are going to address that triple threat in a high-impact way? Are we investing in things that are going to significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions, that are going to significantly reduce our dependence on imported oil, that are going to significantly create jobs? And so what we're doing now is asking ourselves the questions, are we investing in research in the right areas? And we've seen some of the investments that we've made in the Recovery Act, we think they're right in this sector. The second area where we're focusing our effort is called speed and scale. One of the things that these two fellows recognize, but not all of their colleagues in Capitol Hill do recognize, is that clean energy is ready for prime time now. It's not just a picture in an annual report. It can be significant and it can be ramped up exceptionally quickly. So we can have this transformation. So what we're investing in is demonstrating you can ramp up efficiency quickly. You can do massive rollouts. You can create a program where millions of homes get retrofitted every year. Millions of businesses become energy efficient every year. Where we have significant scale, power plant scale, renewable energy generation, speed and scale. The third area is talent. We have a Kennedy-esque moment here to create the best and the brightest of the clean energy sector. It's a generational thing. I mean, I heard a story once that when the guys landed on the moon in 1968, I guess it was, the average age of a NASA engineer was 26, which meant that when President Kennedy issued that call, those kids were 18, they were captivated by that moonshot challenge. We have that same opportunity now, not just for the young people, and I love driving past the University of Vermont. This is one of the prettiest campuses I've ever run across when I came into town today. But also for our blue-collar workers that no longer can be employed maybe making steel. They can join this clean energy revolution. Our researchers can be ignited by it. In fact, my boss, the Secretary Steve Chu, he's a physicist. We have captured him into the clean energy transformation. And he could be applying that big brain of his in a lot of places, but he is totally captured by what we're trying to get done. And the fourth plank around which we organize our work, and you guys can be very helpful here as well, is capturing hearts and minds. We will not be able to pass clean energy policies in Washington, D.C., or even in state capitals unless everybody in America understands what I think you guys probably understand. This is here, it's now, and it's making people's lives better. So we're collecting the stories with the human face on of the people that are now being employed, of the low-income folks whose homes are now warm because of the weatherization program. We have hundreds and hundreds of stories put up on our website called Energy Empowers, and again, we want to hear the stories from you, stories with a human face. So with that as a backdrop, I look forward to talking to you a little bit about what we're involved in ground source heat pumps in particular. I've got 7,000 programs under management, literally 7,000 projects underway. And ground source heat pumps are a piece of it because it's going to take a lot of collective effort across many technology areas. But I would love to hear a little bit more about the challenges that we're facing on ground source heat pumps because we need geothermal to ramp up quickly and innovatively as well. Thank you very much.